find these types of joints in the skull. When you were baby, your skull was made up of a bunch of different pieces that grew as your brain grew. And then as an adult, the joints between these bones then fused and became synarthroposes. The next type of joint is called an amphiarthrosis. Amphi meaning it's both stiff but also slightly movable. And an example of amphiarthrosis would be your vertebral joint. And then finally we have what are synovial joints, which are also known as diarthroses, of which there are a couple different types. One type, for example, is the ball and socket synovial joint. And you'll find examples of ball and socket joints in your shoulders or in your hips. These are joints that have many degrees of motion. And then another type of synovial joint is the hinge joint. An example of a hinge joint would be, say, your elbow or your knee, where that joint pretty much moves in just one plane, like the hinge of a door. Now, synovial joints are named so because they are lubricated by a fluid called synovial fluid, which is contained within the synovial capsule that surrounds the whole joint. Now, the surfaces of bones that meet up in a joint are lined by a special kind of smooth cartilage called articular cartilage, which is composed of specifically hyaline cartilage. And articular cartilage, like all cartilage, is avascular, meaning it lacks any sort of vasculature or blood vessels. And so it has a hard time getting nutrients it needs to heal and recover if it were to become damaged by overuse or infection. And as you might be somewhat familiar with it, the overuse of joints over time leads to inflammation, which is called arthritis. From arth meaning joints and itis meaning inflammation. And this can lead to permanent destruction of articular cartilage, which causes the pain and stiffness of arthritis.
All right, we got to make sure that you.
So now I will give you 5 minutes to answer your activity. Are you done, class? Yes, ma'am. Right, you can place your board. And select one representative to present your output. Group 1.
So I am from Group 1. What is the skeletal system? The skeletal system provides the structural framework for the body, supports and protects internal organs, and allows for movement. What is the function of the skeletal system? The function of skeletal system is to provide structural support and facilitate movements.
Group 2. So the question is, what are the other parts of the skeletal system and the filings? So other part is this. We have the cartilage, the ligaments, and the tendons. So cartilage has an ends coated with a smooth and slippery tissue. But the ligaments are made up of the very thick and elastic material. And the tendons are also made up
ma'am, it's all about the skeletal system.
Alright, let's find out. Our topic for today is all about skeletal system. But before that, let me present to you our learning objectives. Ready, please read.
Identify the function of the skeletal system. Draw and level the skeletal system. Give the importance of skeletal system.
Alright. So now, who can tell me what is skeletal system? Yes, Anacel?
The skeletal system is to provide the structural framework for the body, supports and protects internal organs, and allows for movement.
Alright. Skeletal system provides a structural framework for the body, supports and protects internal organs, and allows for movement, and participates in critical physiological functions. So now, what is the function of the skeletal system? Mag-iba.
The function of skeletal system is to provide structural support and facilitate movements.
Alright, thank you. So the function of skeletal system is to provide structural support to vital organs, facilitate movements, produce blood cells, store minerals, and participate. So skeletal system is the overall body function and health, and it regulates different regulation. So who can give me the three parts of skeletal system? Hazem?
The three parts of the skeletal system is the cartilage, the ligaments, and the tendons.
Alright, so what is tendons, Tawi?
Tendons are also made of tough material.
Alright, tendons are also made of the raw materials, and it is an example. An example of tendon is the Achilles tendon in the foot, and it is muscle to it is connected to the muscle of a bone. And what is ligaments? Chari.
Ligaments are made up of very thick and elastic material.
Alright. Ligaments are made up of very thick and elastic material, and they can stretch when the bone moves, and it cannot separate even without a lot of movements, and it's because of ligaments. And now, what is cartilage? Understand?
Cartilage has ends coated with a smooth and slippery tissue.
Alright. Cartilage has ends coated with a smooth and slippery tissue, and is a fibrous tissue. So, what is the function of cartilage? Hasan.
The function of the cartilage is to maintain the structural integrity and the flexibility.
Alright. The function of cartilage is essential for maintaining structural integrity and flexibility, and is a various tissues and joints throughout the body. So what is the function of ligaments? Chari?
The function of ligaments is to provide stability and support to the joints, ensuring that they align.
Alright. The function of ligaments is to provide stability and support to the joints, ensuring that they maintain proper align and allowing control movement. So, what is the function of tendons? Magiba.
The functions of tendons is to transmit the force generated by muscles.
Alright. The functions of tendons is to transmit the force generated by the muscle construction to the bones, and allowing movement at the joints.
understand our topic, let's have a activity. I will group you into two groups. This will be from Chari to Tawi will be the group 1 and Hazem to Magita will be the group 2. All you have to do is to draw and label the body parts of skeletal system. So here is your, I will provide you materials. For your criteria, everybody read. Delivery 5 points, cooperation 5 points, neatness 5 points, the total of 15 points. Alright. Are you done, class? Yes, ma'am. Can you paste your output in the board? Okay. I want one representative to present their output at the front. One. So this is the work of group 1. So this is the skeletal system. So as you all know that the skeletal system is to provide support and protect internal organs like heart and allows for movement. That's all. Alright, thank you. Group 2.
So this our work is I only draw the other parts of the skeletal system, which is as the ligaments and the cartilage and the tendons now.
Alright. So I will give you an score. So for the group 1 delivery, I will give them 5 points. And for their cooperation, I will give them 3 points. And for their neatness, it is very neat. I will give them 5 points. So now, since you already understand, I will ask you a question. So what is a skeletal system? Chari? Skeletal system is to provide the body supports and protect internal organs and allows for movement. Alright, skeletal system allows for movement. So what are the other parts of the skeletal system? Hazem?
The ligaments, the cartilage, and the tendons now.
Alright, the other parts of the skeletal system is that cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. So who can tell me what is the function of cartilage? Magiba?
The function of cartilage is essential for maintaining structural integrity and flexibility.
Alright, the function of cartilage is flexibility and various tissues and joints throughout the body. So what is the function of skeletal system? Anasil?
The function of skeletal system is to provide structural support and protect vital organs, ma'am.
Alright. So now, why is it important to know the other parts of the skeletal system of our body? Hazem?
It is also it's important to know the other part of the skeletal system in our body because it is fundamental for the comprehending the structure, function, and interplay our various components within the human body. It has implications for overall health, injury prevention, rehabilitation, and diagnosis and the treatment of the musculoskeletal conditions, ma'am.
Alright. It is important to know the skeletal system in our body because for us it is fundamental for comprehending the structure, function, and interplay of our components of our body. So now, since you already understand, let's have a quiz. Everybody read the direction and circle the correct answer. Write P if the statement is true and write F if the statement is false. Alright. Pick one and pass. I will give you 3 minutes to answer. I will give you 3 minutes to answer. Are you done, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, pass your paper forward. Look po.